Hi YouTube, I am back with a promised weight loss update. Okay, this video is going to be about why I chose to have weight loss surgery and what made me make the decision towards the bypass over the sleeve. So a little bit of background about me. I am 27 years old. I've been overweight since I was probably about middle school. Anytime before that, I remember being a fairly normal sized child or a fairly thinner child. But as I hit middle school, I realized that I couldn't shop at the Limited like a lot of my other classmates, or I couldn't shop at the cute little stores because I just couldn't fit the sizes. I was already in women's sizes by then. Towards high school, I dropped a little weight because I was playing sports, but as soon as I quit sports, it was like the weight piled back on. So, of course, going off to college, the infamous freshman 15, I gained my freshman 15, my roommate's freshman 15, our other roommate's freshman 10. I was just out of my parents' house, broke, like most college kids. So Tostina's Pizzas and Pizza Rolls was my best friend. And just not realizing how fast the weight was creeping up on me and how much weight was creeping up on me. I would say I was about 245, 250. As of about 3.5 years ago. When I met my fiance, we met in New Orleans and I was around 245, 250, I believe. I didn't step on the scale a whole lot because I already knew I was overweight. But anyway, when I met him, he and I actually began a relationship and moved in really quickly. And, I'll do a story on that in a totally separate video. But he and I moved in fairly quickly together, and we just got into the love phase where going out to eat, going to movies, laying up having movie night, ordering pizzas, eating desserts. We just weren't concerned about health. With him liking bigger girls anyway, that was never an issue for him. But I realized like simple tasks for me were starting to get harder, and I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. So I met him in summer of 2013, and between summer of 2013 and fall of 2014, I had put on about 50 to 70 pounds. Just not caring what I ate, still eating pizzas, still eating macaroni and cheese and chicken fingers, eating whatever, you know what I'm saying? If it was good, if it was quick, it was easy, I was all about it. November of 2014, I finally said, you know what, it's getting ridiculous. I can't breathe half the time. Even when it's not hot, I'm hot. I'm having, I can't properly put on makeup for sweating it off every time I put it on. I can't walk up a flight of stairs without being completely wiped out. I can't, just simple things. I can't tie my shoes. I can't buckle my shoes without having some kind of awkward position that's accommodating my belly. But November of 2014, I said I'd had enough. I went to my primary care doctor and asked about gastric bypass. I simply say gastric bypass just because I don't know, that's what I have had a few friends have, and they've told me about it, and I've heard about it. So my primary care doctor referred me. She thought I was a good candidate. She referred me to my surgeon, and my very first step was to go to his seminar. The seminar was the beginning of December 2014. I started the process, sent them my insurance. I had to go to psych appointments. I had to go to nutritional appointments. I had to go to all kind of primary care doctors. I had to do a 6-month supervised diet for my insurance. To make a long story short with that, I was denied by insurance twice. So twice in 2015. So like by August 2015, I was devastated. I was like, I'm not going to have this surgery. I don't have the money to even go to Mexico and get it done. You know, I'm out of options, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so overweight. I have to lose 100+ pounds. That is so daunting. I don't even know where to begin. In addition, I don't even know, like, you know how to do it, but it's like the willpower is like, where do you even start making a dent in something that you know you've got so much progress to make on. So I just kind of gave up around August 2015. In addition, me and my fiance also had a major tragedy in August 2015, and I will make a video about that if you guys want to see that. But I ended up putting on an additional that additional 20 pounds. So by the time I went to my primary care doctor, I weighed 320 pounds, was my highest recorded weight. I'm not going to say that I've never been higher. If I have, I don't think it's been much higher. Like, I don't even think it would be like 10 pounds higher. But the highest recorded weight was 320 pounds. So I started trying to just get back on trying to get approved. So I asked my doctor for phentermine, which is an appetite suppressant. She put me on 30 milligrams, and I think I was on it for maybe about 2 months, maybe 2 to 3 months, and I ended up losing 15 to 20 pounds on just the phentermine. So finally in March of 2016, earlier this year, I got the approval from my insurance saying go ahead. So I know how slicky insurance companies are just because I work for them. So I wanted to hurry up and get the surgery done before they came back and said anything like, oh, it was approved, now it's denied, we don't have this information. So this was probably March 20 something. It was after March 15th that they told me that I was approved. I said, what's the earliest appointment I can have for surgery? And they said April the 5th. I'll take it. So by that time, all my certifications had expired. I had to redo my psych class, redo my nutrition class all over again, pay for those out of pocket. And I had my surgery April 5th, 2016 at 6. I think it was about 7:30 a.m. by the time I actually had surgery, but I had to be there at like 6:15. The day of surgery, they weighed me before I went in. I weighed 300 pounds on the dot. 300 on the dot. So as far as the nutrition, things like that, what I have to eat, what I have to focus on, I'll make it a separate video just because I don't want this video to be extremely long. But I had the surgery, so it is August 25th. So what is that? 5 months? Approximately 5 months. So I was 300 pounds the day of surgery, and it is August 25th. So it's approximately 5 months, almost 6 months post-op. and I currently weigh 246. So that is a total weight loss of 54 pounds in 5.5 months. 54 pounds from surgery date and 74 pounds from my highest recorded weight. I haven't done too many measurements, but I am going to do some weight loss updates to hold myself accountable, to staying active and things like that, because it's still hard. It's not a quick fix. The surgery does not do it all for you, because trust me, those plateaus are no joke. You will hit them and you will stall for weeks. You got to get out there and make it move. You got to make that number on that scale move. And sometimes the scale is not always what you need to look at, because muscle weighs more than fat. But I'll do that in another video. So as far as weight measurements, I'll get that on my next update video, because like I said, I didn't start on too many. The only thing I can currently tell you is that I started off at my highest in a size 22, and I am now in a 16. Excuse me. So that's always good. So I can definitely see inches as much as weight. So the reason that I chose to do the gastric bypass during this seminar in December of 2014, where I met my surgeon, he explained the difference. And the difference is, in the gastric bypass surgery, they use staples in both the gastric bypass and the gastric sleeve, but they use staples to create a small pouch on the stomach, and the bypass, so your whole stomach is still intact, but they staple off a pouch and they reroute your intestines to the smaller pouch. So now your food that comes in goes to that pouch. It's only about 1 ounce of food you're going to be able to hold in that pouch. And it reroutes the intestines for everything to flow now through the pouch instead of the full stomach. So therefore, you're only able to eat 1 ounce of food. You're eating less, so you're consuming less. And also, the bypass doesn't allow your body to absorb as many calories as other weight loss surgeries. Now, my surgeon says he doesn't believe in the band. The band is not effective, so I don't have any information on the band. I wasn't ever interested in the band anyway. But he does do the sleeve, and he did say the sleeve was effective, but the bypass was, I want to say he said like 25% more effective. So that's what got me to make the choice to do the bypass instead of the sleeve. If you tell me something is more effective, then I'm going to take the more effective way. The sleeve is a surgery where they use the staples, but they actually remove part of the stomach out of the body. So I did not want to do that. Not just for that part, but like I said, the bypass was more effective. It could potentially help me lose more weight than the sleeve, so that's why I chose it. But I did want to get this video out to first jumpstart like the weight loss portion of my channel. But I wanted to jumpstart it and tell you this, bring this video, because when I was doing my research, I talked to a few people, but YouTube was always my best friend. I got on YouTube researching gastric bypass, people who have had weight loss before and afters, and it seemed like, I would say maybe 80-85% of the videos were all about sleeves. It seems like sleeves are more popular than bypasses, and I wanted to get on here and maybe for those people who may be thinking of having the bypass, giving you a little more information or my my personal experience on the bypass. So, you know, you just have a little more information out there, because like I said, the majority of what I found was sleeve information, and the bypass and the sleeve are two totally different things. They're both weight loss surgeries, but you have to live your life a little differently. Like me personally, after having the bypass, if you're looking at having the bypass, I can't ever take anything with a ibuprofen in it, with an NSAID in it. It'll create ulcers in my stomach. People who have had the sleeve can take ibuprofen all day. So they're two totally different surgeries. I encourage everyone out there who's interested in doing a weight loss surgery or interested in getting more information, go out there and do your research. And remember, what I'm telling you is happening to me might not happen to you. Your weight loss might not be as fast as mine. Yours might be faster than mine. You might drop it quicker than me. But I did want to get this video out and give people more information, another outlet for bypass. So I encourage everybody, even if you haven't had weight loss surgery, go out there and be active. Stay active, even if it's just walking. If it's going to the gym, great. I can stand to get there a couple more times a week. So I'm, like I said, I want to hold myself accountable with you guys. You guys can keep me motivated. Hopefully I can motivate somebody out there that's looking to make the same decision. Or if not, just to get healthier about life. Go out there, walk, drink water, eat halfway right. You know, you're not going to do it 100% of the time. I'm not going out here telling you to be vegetarian or be vegan. But treat yourself when you know you deserve a treat. You don't deserve a whole pizza when you walked a mile. That's not a treat. You can get one piece of thin crust pizza maybe when you have busted your butt for a week and a half. You know what I mean? I mean, give yourself some time to make some progress before you set yourself back. Or you can treat yourself with healthy things. You know, it's many different ways. But I didn't want to make this video super duper long, so I wanted to like I said, come on here and give you that information on why I chose to have the gastric bypass and give you a little bit of stats. So I look forward to talking to you guys next time with my next weight loss update, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Bye guys.